Okay, how y'all doing today? It's Monday, I almost said February. It's May 29th, 2023. Happy Memorial Day. My shit, you know what? When I was at work, I didn't feel like doing shit because it was, you know how that Monday you get back from your day off, especially if you got one of them jobs that you have off on the weekends. That Monday is drags. But yeah, I work at Lowe's. I'm on the MST team. I've moved shit twice. What the hell? Anyway, business started to pick up like around lunchtime. Like, you know, like all of us go to lunch at 11. So like probably 10:30 that it started to pick up, but like we wasn't affected because all we do is make bays pretty and reset bays. Anyway. Oh man, there's Sony. This is a Sony story. It was a rumor. Allegedly, Sony is planning to acquire a major third-party studio. Another one, because they just bought Bungie. It's gonna be another one. So we're gonna look at this article. I got on Game Rant. And as you can see here, rumor of Sony planning to acquire a major third-party studio. I can read it. I don't need to put it in the description box. I can acquire the link, so you know I give you proof that this fucking article is real. But you can see it right there anyway. I'll probably do it anyway. So a leaker who's been known to share reliable information in the past releases news about Sony wanting to buy a major third-party studio. A leaker recently shared a rumor recently about Sony planning to buy CD Projekt Red. Yes, allegedly. It's a rumor. We don't know if it's true or not, but that would be very interesting if CD Projekt Red was bought out by Sony. That means that they probably gonna make Richard 3 and fucking Cyberpunk into PlayStation exclusives. Probably the new titles. I don't know about the existing titles though, but I don't know. The person has been known to leak news relating to Destiny. They're mostly proved reliable with the type of information they share. This time, the news came with other updates related to Sony, and fans are debating the possibility of either of these possibilities becoming a reality. It's worth mentioning that It's worth mentioning this is not the first time this rumor has surfaced. The last time CD Projekt Red and Sony were mentioned together was the beginning of March. In that instance, the rumor was the acquisition had already happened. This was due to a screenshot of Sony's page on a market data platform called PitchBook, showing a merger acquisition that took place with CD Projekt Red on October 6, 2022. Oh, last year. Got hiccups. Goddamn. Okay. However, no further proof was found anywhere else, and it would seem unlikely Sony wouldn't share such huge news with the world, especially considering at that point 5 months had passed since the last deal. The recent rumor doesn't have any further proof beyond the Discord post. The leaker Liz, who most specializes in Destiny-related information, has created her own Discord server for that purpose, but this time around they shared two rumors regarding Sony. The first was Sony planning to buy CD Projekt Red, and the second was about Days Gone 2 being in development. I still haven't beat that game, Days Gone. I'm at the point where you go back to the original camp where you escape and you find his wife and you escape to your original camp, and then you got I hate fighting them hordes. Them hordes are, it's not hard, but it's just nerve wracking because that's a lot of fucking zombies. Oh man. Anyway. What the fuck was I? Oh fuck. fuck it. Second was about the second was about Days Gone 2 being in development. These two pieces of information paired this way started a debate among those who read it. On one hand, the leaker is known to share reliable details that come true, even if some minor details don't exactly match. However, many pointed out the Days Gone 2 cannot happen because Ben Studio, the developer of the game, has reportedly chosen to work on a new IP instead. Thank God. If they did make a Days Gone 2, please have a limited supply of gas. Cause I don't want, I know it brings up the suspense level to refill your gas tank, but that shit was annoying as hell. Don't you agree? You have to repeatedly refill. You know what? Let me tell you something. I cheated to get Days Gone. Oh man, shit. But I don't know. You have the once you go to a camp and you leave, your tank is filled up, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't played in a while. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. Most commenters was doubtful about the validity of the information overall. This one Twitter right here, Peter Ovo said, rumor Sony's about to blah blah blah. That can make next Richard game PlayStation exclusive, whatever. That's gonna piss off a lot of people. Man, you know how popular the Richard series is to people. Now you ain't got no choice but to buy a PlayStation to just play the Richard 4. Yeah, I'm playing the Richard 3 on PS5 right now. Oh man, it's so big and so tedious. I stopped playing. Anyway, on the other hand, there are many of those things Sony buying CDPR, CD Projekt Red will make sense. Since Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard was announced, a lot of gamers has been speculating about how Sony would even out the playing field with Bethesda already being part of Microsoft. People thought Sony needed to secure its own major RPG franchise. CD Projekt Red does own the richer IP in video game, graphic novels, board games, and merchandise, according to the agreement with author of the books. I'm not even going to say his name. It's Polish. It's very Polish. This would mean that the popular franchise could bring plenty of fans over the side of Sony. However, at the end of the day, this will all remain nothing but speculation until Sony and CD Projekt Red comes out with an official statement. While the acquisition can make sense, whether Sony is genuinely considering it, it remains to be seen. Now, the fact of the matter is this is a pretty weak ass fucking developer they trying to buy. They need to buy someone bigger, like Rockstar. I'll be seeing a lot of fans on Twitter saying Sony need to buy Rockstar Games or Take-Two Interactive. They need to hire a publisher like EA, Ubisoft, something bigger. Come on now. They you know what? If they bought Ubisoft, right? They already got the fucking car killer. What the fuck? Something's wrong with my camera. Anyway, they bought what the fuck I'm saying? They are goddamn. They develop. I'm talking about Ubisoft. They develop a first person shooter called X Defiant. That could be Sony's answer to the COD problem. Dude, they felt that they lost the rights to have Call of Duty. You can have that shit. What the fuck, my camera? I need to fix that. Why are my cameras like that? Maybe I need to update it. Anyway, yeah, they need to buy Ubisoft, EA, Take-Two Interactive, something big. So buying a puny ass a company like CD Projekt Red, I don't know how big they are, but they definitely not the size of EA or Activision Blizzard. But Xbox beat them to it. But shit, that's gonna be some big news of seeing Sony buys someone bigger than CD Projekt Red. That's gonna be, but do Sony has the money? No, they don't have Microsoft money. They got Sony money. Which, yeah, it's a $1 billion company, but they don't make as much as Microsoft. That's why Microsoft secured that bag with Activision Blizzard for $77 million. I mean, shit, more than that, $77 billion. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a nutshell. It's this news. That's like Sony need to buy a company like fucking Apple. Apple, ain't nobody's buying Apple. I'm just saying. So news need to be big like that. Sony bought Apple's like 100 trillion. They ain't got that much money. I know that, but still, Sony bought Apple. Whoa, shit! Everybody's like, oh, willy nilly and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, a puny ass company like CD Projekt Red. How many employees they got? Like 3,200? I don't know. Fuck. That's bullshit. If you ask me, I mean, you bought out Bungie though, but and then I mean, when PlayStation, Sony bought Bungie, I bet you everybody like heard about it, and it was like a fart in the wind. Like, oh, you bought Bungie, then it was forgotten about like 2 days later. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it wasn't like Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, and then the news among the trial of have it confirmed, it like strung along like at least a half a year. You know, we still was talking about it, but still, you know, that's how big that deal was for us to still remember that a company bought out another company like that. That's news right there. Anyway, what you think about? Comment below. I would like to. I'm gonna say like my other video where I said comment below. I'll be glad to hear it. I can't hear shit. I'm not deaf, but I can't hear a comment. I like to read it. Excuse me. I correct myself. Anyway, that's it. What I got.